Leo, you're up, baby. And this is Finnegan. So Scooble is in fact done after a baker's dozen sent back to the Seattle dugout via the K. Leaves with a 2-1 lead. Finnegan, the pitch. That ball is outside. Julio is 0 for 2. Two of the 13 strikeouts for Scooble on the eve. Finnegan begin again, and it's an off-speed pitch lined into dead center field. Back goes Meadows to the track to grab it. Now that's what happened when they took Kirby out of the game. In came the left-hander Spire. He threw 4 pitches and surrendered the lead. Can Seattle turn the trick as well against Finnegan? So now you got Polanco, who nearly figured out Scooble again with that long foul ball a couple of at-bats back. And Terry falling to his knee, or his hands to his knees, hunched over like, are you going to do this to me again? But it was yanked. There's a pitch in there. No walks. And those 13 punch. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Polanco, and he's also 2 of the 13 that were banged out by Scooble. The 1-run surrendered on a sac fly after Naylor had stolen third. A ball and a strike. And it's downstairs, and 2-1. 2-2-1 our score here in the 7th inning. Polanco from the left side. Ball downstairs. He was up there righty for those Scooble at bats, as was Raleigh. Few M's on the switch in this lineup tonight. All right, what's Finnegan got on 3-1? Ooh, chased up and in. I can't tell you definitively ball 4, as that was a little bit at the top of the zone, barely jamming him if he had not swung. Anyway, 3-2. He gets back in there and put him aboard. Down and in for Finnegan. Now, Suarez, he may have struck out 3 times. I don't have that in front of me, but he just kept trying to kill the thing out to that Edgar's restaurant in left field. And he's, just 2 strikeouts. He's in that mode right now as the lead run at the plate. Gino, it begins. And he's going after it, and he pulled the string on him. Finnegan's like, I know what you're doing, dude. Mariners third baseman, 0-1. Ooh, we let that one pass. Same pitch. Downstairs. Good close-up there of Suarez after the pitch. Eyes closed. Big, huge, deep breath. Kind of held it there. Open from the right side. The pitch. Check, swing, look. I don't think so, yeah. That'll be ball 2. Ahead in the count. 2-1 in a 2-1 deficit. Pitch. Ooh, nice slider outside corner. 1 out here. They're like, if you're going to strike out, that's fine. Just don't hit it on the ground. These camera guys who find these fans. In the air to right center field. Carpenter to the wall. He's going to have a play in front of the casino sign. And Polanco retreats to first. Ooh, I thought he got himself an Oppo taco there. Oppo Friday tacos, but man, it died on the track. Oof. Yeah, daring pitch from Finnegan to come straight fastball. Who knows? Maybe he missed his spot. All right, Naylor. The late July grab from Arizona. Can he make his new home proud? He has defensively. I mean, he's just been incredible with those PFPs over there. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Big chopper foul. It goes up the first base line. A one-out walk to Polanco, but he's still standing over there. Trying to get around. Those 270 feet and tie this game. Kyle Finnegan has a lot of pitches to work with here. And once again, Naylor gets a couple threads and jams it behind home plate. Wow, way off at third for McKinstry. He's practically playing short. And Naylor wants his 10 seconds, so we're dragging things out. For this 0-2 pitch, 2 down. Naylor, one of the few hits off of Skubal when he was still out there. All right, let's throw this thing. Ground ball into right field. 2 hits on the night. Carpenter quickly. Oh, wow, he's going to hold him. I thought for sure Polanco would be able to scoot to third, but he stays at second. And that'll give a chance with 2 men on. Garver is going to get pulled, it looks like. He's heading down the stairs of the dugout. Nearly took the shoe off of Polanco on that ground ball. Hinch has emerged. We still don't know who's batting. They won't show us. Okay, finally, Dominic Canzone is the guy off the Mariner bench. So this is either, no, it's not a Stratum G session. They're going to yank the ball from him. And now it's time for the lefty from the Detroit bullpen to make his presence known. They tried that with Gabe Spire on the Seattle side, and he immediately gave up the lead. And so now A.J. Hinch presses his lefty button, and we'll have to wait to see where this goes. Canzone, a straight left-handed hitter, will be up there with 2 men on and 2 out. Mariners, that lone run early. Grabbed a lead, even though Skubal just kept adding to the K count. 13 was his final tally as he exited the game after 6 innings. And then Kerry Bonds, as he's known to the Detroit faithful. They tried to bring in a lefty to best him. Nope. Second pitch, he hit one toward the ceiling at T-Mobile Park. And grabbed a 2-1 lead for the Tigers. And we're waiting for this lefty to get himself going here as we await the versus to be filled in for Toronto. Sunday, 8 Eastern, as they'll either be Toronto-Detroit, Toronto-Seattle up at Rogers Center. And then things get settled tomorrow for the NL do-or-die game as they return to Milwaukee in that series. Cubs-Brews. That'll be on TBS tomorrow night, and then Big Fox carries the ALCS on Sunday evening. All right, let's move this along here. Tyler Holton, a 3.66 ERA lefty who found his way into 70 games this year, finds his way into this Seattle decibel breaker. These fans, just like the Dodger fans of last night, they have not sat. What is this? Now there's a guy on the mound to talk to him. Give me a break, dude. Eesh. Blah, blah, blah. Get this going here. But those Dodger fans, and now tonight the Seattle fans, their $500 seats going to waste as they're just going to exercise their quads all night. They even showed a decibel level thing going over 100. They display that on the outfield scoreboard. Well, this was about not just another jam session. It was the Mariners going to their bench again. Canzone will not hit here. Miguel Rivas, a completely unknown right-handed hitter, trying to have his Francisco Cabrera type moment here. 2 on, 2 out. Managed 2 home runs, batted .244 in the reg. Holton got ahead of him, deals again. Line drive into left field, he delivers. How about that? He makes me look like a schmuck. Racing home is Polanco. Rivas off the deck. He had no idea he'd find his way into this thing with all the other pinch hitters they had available. And Seattle has tied it at 2. So both left-handers on each side come into the game for their respective teams and cannot hold the lead. And now you'll get another man up there. 2 on, 2 out. Seattle looking to break the tie. Once again, they find a crying fan. They did that in the other series. How these camera operators, you got 50,000, 45K people in these crowd shots, and they're finding somebody. There goes Naylor again. There's a chopper on the left side. Go to second base to fourth. Naylor waving his arms again as they tries to throw off the pitcher, but Miggy Rivas, he didn't waste any time. I think that was just the second pitch, and he roped one into the left field corner and knots this thing up. And we're going to head into the 8th, tied at 2.